advice to those that's going through it now or about to go through it, just relax. Don't be anxious, don't be nervous. Know that it's gonna be okay. You will get through it. Chemo is not gonna kill you, because that was my mindset. And I really worried for nothing. And it's true, worrying will make things worse.
Never go to your treatments by yourself. Try to have somebody with you, especially at the very beginning, because at least you are not the only ears and eyes and mouth at that point. You are your best advocate, but you may not be in the best shape, let's say, when you are at the doctor's. Sometimes you are overwhelmed.
What I recommend people do, and they think I'm a little crazy, is I say you bring your phone of choice and you hit record. You ask permission first. Do you mind if I record this? And buy about 5 spiral notebooks, because these will be your journals. These will be your guidebooks. These will be your memory. This will be your way of keeping track of what's going on. Everything, nutritional advice, it all comes in on your portal. But you may want to print things off that you want to recall later, and so you're going to print them off and then you're going to tape them in that journal. And what you'll have is a chronological record of what happened each time you met with somebody, each phone call, each referral, each meeting is all going to be in there in one place.
As you're hearing it and writing it at the same time, so you hear it and write it. It makes it so much easier.
Always write down. Use a pencil or a pen and use paper. Write the date, write even the time and the building where you went for treatment. Have another notebook to write down everything related to insurance and payments and bills. And write your questions. I still do that. Before I go to see any of my doctors, I write the questions. And I said, I need to ask them these questions.
Even if you think you've asked every question, keep asking questions. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be deterred. If you don't understand, you keep asking questions, because people will answer those questions. They want to answer those questions. They don't want you to have doubt. They want you to understand what's happening to you.
I probably should have asked more questions about nutrition, what to wear. I think I did ask how long it was going to take to bring your own food. They do give you warm blankets, which are amazing, but just things like that. What can I bring in to make myself more comfortable? If you have a port, please wear a button-down shirt so it's easier to get to the port. Don't wear any Under Armour because you can't roll up your sleeve. So a loose-fitting, long-sleeve shirt, because you really do get cold. And comfortable pants, sweatpants, socks. My feet were always, your hands and your feet get really, really cold. I know this sounds weird, but sometimes people will even put mittens on just because the tips of your fingers get cold.
What I did was to just wear a very loose shirt. And I found out that right after surgery, the best blouses actually that I had were not enough, because I had to carry the pumps and all that stuff. So I started using my husband's old shirts.
What I used to bring to every treatment, it was a gallon of water. And I would say that really helped me. And so every treatment, when I got on the machine, I would start with my gallon. And by the time I was finished, the gallon would be gone.
This is a godsend. Everybody in the world that gets chemo needs to get the thing that they give you for your water and drink it every day with lemon in it. Every single day, as much as you possibly can to get that crap out of your body.
And be careful what you eat as well. Before chemo, I would kind of go to buffets or just whatever I felt like that day. But during treatment, your immune system kind of drops some. So I will recommend stay away from the buffets, stay away from the crowded areas.
I was also a pescatarian up to that point. And then I realized that I had to take vitamins, and some of them were a little bit too much. And I said, no, I'm gonna go back to eat some meat because I cannot help it. The smell of some of the medication sometimes is too much, or the taste.
The day I woke up for my final treatment, I was so excited. I knew I had made it to the finish line. I'm like, oh my God, I can breathe again. So I was super, I can't even describe it. It was just so exciting that I had made it through, because again, I thought I was not gonna make it through in the beginning. Of course, I was so happy to ring the bell. It was like the best feeling in the world. To finish something that you were so terrified of doing and thought your life was over, to know like, wow, I completed it.